Derek and Geoff here, welcome aboard. We're on our way to Durlston, near Swanage. Very nice walk there, but first we're going to Whim for a bacon sandwich. Or not. Hi, here we are in the Salt Pig in Whim, our favourite cafe, which serves the best bacon sandwiches in the known universe. Lovely. Who is the owner of the Salt Pig in Whim, the place where you will find the finest bacon sandwich in the known universe. James, what's the secret?
Well, I think you'll find it's the same secret with all our food, is we put good things in, whether you're talking about quiche or pies that we all make here as well. It's about good provenance and quality in your inputs. So we use a good local bakery for the bread, sometimes baking our own as well. We use butter, not margarine, rare breed, outdoor pork, dry cured, so none of this soggy bacon either, and doing it all from scratch here really. So like I say, the same with all our food that we do at lunchtime and in the evening. High provenance and quality.
Fantastic, and I recommend this place if you like bacon and you like good food. The Salt Pig in Whim. It's a hit. Well, bacon sandwich, yes, Geoff had one, I didn't. No matter. We're here on walking business. Now look, over there you can see as far as Bournemouth, and then you can see the Old Harry Rocks, Peveril Point, and here on our way to Durlston. This is a pretty sensational walk.
Well, here we are at the top of Durlston Castle. Just look at that amazing view. Old Harry in the background, Bournemouth, and Peveril Point here to the front. Wonderful.
Fantastic there.
Also on a beautiful hot sunny day.
Yes, summer has arrived.
Hooray.
Hard to believe.
Mind you, it's September.
Anything can happen. Durlston Castle, a £5 million refit, and what a joy it is. What a fantastic place to look out towards the sea, towards Bournemouth, as far as Christchurch, Boscombe, and over there. Fantastic. It's the most amazing place, and they've done it really nicely, and it was a lovely woodland walk up here, well worth coming up to see.
Well, this building there looks pretty authentic, doesn't it? But in fact, it houses a lift.
A lift?
Yeah, unbelievable.
Unbelievable. Shot of Durlston Castle. There's a restaurant there, you can have a drink and have a look at the views. Well worth the effort to come up here because it's very, very dramatic regardless of the weather. Something you really should do when you're in Dorset. I'm going to go in this lift now. It's an old people's lift, and I am an old people.
You can tell we're in Dorset. They very kindly provided these lovely steps for us, like a lot of the coastline.
It's a wonderful thing, Geoff. Steps, only in Dorset. Here we are at the famous Durlston Globe. Been here for donkey's years. Wonderful thing. Well worth a visit.
Well, this area of Durlston is a very good spot where you can often see the dolphins out there.
Really?
Going by.
Wow. This is the beauty of Durlston. Lots of little pathways on the top of the cliffs, great views. Nothing really very strenuous, very, very nice. And above all, the most important thing, the thing that makes this an absolute A1 walk is no poo.
Yeah.
It's a great thing about Durlston Park is you've got all these little pathways and it's all very easy, dramatic views. It's just fantastic. Nice walk, nice easy walk. You could probably do it in high heels, although I'm not going to do it. This is the entrance to Whim Caves. When we were kids over 40 years ago, we used to be able to go down here for 3 old pence and walk all through the caves. Due to health and safety conditions, that's no longer possible. You can only stand up here and look down and dream of how wonderful it was.
It's hard to believe that children of 8 or 9 were allowed to go down there 40 years ago with impunity.
Fantastic. I mean, outrageous when you think about it.
Unbelievable, Derek.
We used to go down there and play around on the rocks and everything, and now it's closed. Health and safety. Got to be careful. Yes, Dorset, the only wild place in the world where they supply steps.
Remember the entrance we showed you earlier to the Whim caves? Well, that's where you would have come out. And back in our day, there was no wall there, no railings, no health and safety.
And you could have gone down to the sea, couldn't you, Geoff?
Absolutely.
7 or 8 year old boys messing about by the sea with currents like that. Makes you wonder.
All changed.
All changed. Durlston Lighthouse. It used to be manned, and the lighthouse keepers used to live in these cottages. Not anymore, but you can rent them for a holiday. Nice spot, and that's done automatically now, so not as romantic as it used to be. Lighthouse keeper in a lonely place. Very romantic. We're going to be walking down that direction now, and what a glorious walk, what a glorious day. Praise the Lord. Now this is a particularly interesting point because this is the South Coast Path, and it goes all the way around to Minehead, 600 odd miles away. But in a recent film that we made, Dancing Ledge and Beyond, that is Dancing Ledge, about a couple of miles away, so we're linking up to a walk that we did previously. And just look how wonderful it is. Nice and flat, nice and easy, plenty of exercise without too much effort and exertion. Anyone can do it, so should you. It's your country, why not enjoy it?
And here comes a man who's eaten too many pies.
I have eaten too many pies, and you said this was a nice easy walk. It's worse than Mount Everest, Geoff.
No.
Sherpa Tenzing has nothing on this.
Too much weight, Derek.
I need a pie. Really interesting, little bit of history here. This is a winding mechanism, and it's attached to a chain that runs down into this stone quarry. Now if you come over here, follow the chain, you'll see. Whim Caves was a stone quarry where they used to get Purbeck stone from, and this is a smaller quarry. You can see down there, you can actually see the little vehicle which they used to bring the stone up, and they would go down there quite a way and chip away at the stone. Of course it would be so unhealth and safety now to operate that, which is why it's closed. But interesting to see what it was like in the last century. You don't really want to have worked back then. That's Durlston Castle. It's had a £5 million renovation. Looks fabulous, got a restaurant in it, fabulous views, and just one of the lovely spots here in Durlston, just a hop, skip and a jump from Swanage. Durlston, back in Swanage, this glorious park on a hill just to the side of Swanage, and there behind us Swanage Bay and the glorious Swanage Victorian Pier. Oh joy, how wonderful it is. This is Dorset. Well, it's been a great walk, Geoff.
Very good one, Derek.
Durlston Head, somewhere you've got to go to. Join us next time when we'll be walking somewhere else equally as fantastic.